Hey guys, Mike back from blindsonline.com. I'm here today to show you guys how to measure for our economy and our solar screen cassette roller shades. These roller shades have a cassette on top that actually houses the shade itself. And before we begin the measuring process, I just want to explain something to you, that the cassette will always be larger than the roller shade itself. Okay, for an inside mount, which is what I'm going to show you how to measure for now, the shade cloth will always measure 1 1/4 inches less than the measured width of the window. The cassette will always measure 1/4 inch less so that it fits properly inside the frame. Okay, that being said, we're going to show you how to measure for an inside mounted cassette roller shade. Now, the most important width measurement, if we're going to mount inside the frame meaning within the window itself, is going to be the measurement from jamb to jamb at the very top of the window. Okay, we're not so concerned for this particular product about the bottom part of the window, because the shade cloth is cut 1 1/4 inches less than the measurement we're going to provide. So in this case, I'm coming up with a 23-inch exact measurement from jamb to jamb, and that's the measurement we're going to supply for the width for an inside mount. Okay, we want the exact width of your window. We'll make the necessary deductions so that it fits properly. The height of the shade is simply going to be from the top of the window to where you'd like the shade to hang, whether it's a windowsill, the inside of the window frame, whatever it may be. In this case, I'm coming up with 35.5 inches. Okay, so our inside mounted measurement for this shade will be 23 wide by 35.5 high. We want those exact measurements. The factory will deduct for an inside mount. Now, if we were going to mount outside the window frame for whatever reason, maybe you don't have enough depth to go inside, or you'd like a little more light blockage to close off those gaps on the side. Okay, in that case, if we have window molding, we're going to measure from molding to molding. Okay, we're coming up with about 28 inches here in width, and I'm going to add an additional inch for the cassette if we want the cloth to go the full width. So 28 plus 1 is going to be 29 inches wide, which means the cassette itself will be cut 29 inches. So that's going to overlap a little bit, but the cloth will be cut 1 inch less than the width of the cassette. So let's go over that one more time. Okay, we're going to order our window width, molding to molding, is 28. We're going to order it 29 so that the cloth gets cut 28. 29 inches outside mount. Then we're going to mount from the top of the mounting space, which is going to be the top of the cassette, to where you'd like the shade to hang. Okay, that could be to a windowsill, below the molding. In this case, we'll go just below the window molding for 41 inches. So we'll have a 41-inch height, which means we'll mount the cassette directly to the window molding. The shade will drop slightly below, and that'll be our finished height. If you don't have window molding, and you simply have a window opening without any trim around it, supply us with the width of the opening plus 5. That'll give you a 2-inch overlap in the cloth on each side. For the height, we want to go from the inside top of the window to where you like the shade to hang plus 4. Okay, that's going to give us enough room to mount that cassette up above the window frame. 4 inches for the cassette, and then however long you like the shade to be. So let's go over that. Height of the inside plus 4 plus however long you'd like it to be. So if we didn't have window trim and we want the shade to hang down 39 inches, we're going to add 4 inches to that for the cassette, and your mounting height will be 43 inches. And that's how you measure for our economy cassette roller shades for both the solar screen and the economy blackout. If you have any questions, give me a ring. It's Mike from blindsonline.com.